Well, hello, school counselors and school counselors to be. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel, The Inspiring School Counselor. And today, you guys, we're going to be getting into 12 Black History Month ideas that you can implement at your school. Now, I know this is the first week of February, and you're probably like, oh my gosh, I still don't know what I want to do. I haven't came across any good ideas. Well, hopefully these ideas, if you have not already came across them, it's going to be able to help you guys, okay? And I'm excited to really be getting into these with you guys because they're fun, they're creative, and these are actually going to take a little bit more planning, but however, I do feel like it's enough time for you to at least implement it by the end of February and you'll be fine, okay? So I'm excited to really be getting into this with you guys. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. All right, you guys, let's get into it. So the first idea that we're going to be talking about today is a Black History scavenger hunt, okay? First of all, I've never heard of a Black History scavenger hunt until when I was Googling it, okay? And I came across this, and you can actually find this on Teachers Pay Teachers, and I'm sure that it's in other areas as well, but you can actually set this up either in your classroom or you can set it up around the school. For one, I really love this idea of it gets the students moving around and socializing and working together, but it also gives them the ability to be able to learn at the same time. And so this is definitely something that you can try to implement. The second thing that I came across was Black History Month book display. All right, so I would really highly recommend for you to talk to your librarian, because maybe your librarian already has a lot of books that you can get the pool to display it, whether it is in the school lobby or commons area or the cafeteria, if you want to put it in the cafeteria, your classroom, you know, wherever you feel like it's going to be the best place where you're going to get a lot of traffic. And you can actually bring this book display to life by simply, you know, using the opportunity to read the books, okay, that you are displaying. Whether you are video recording yourself reading the book and posting it on like the school social media platforms, or maybe you just want to also display it in like the school's newspaper or something like that, where you're able to highlight different books from Black History Month. Hey, you guys, so I did want to add that you can also talk to your teachers to see if there was a certain time that you can actually come to their class to read a book from your display. This will also open up for great discussions that you can have with those students and just once again bring to life the book display that you put together. That is a way that you can bring it to life instead of it just being in a corner, people walking by and they might glance at it, but really not really take the time out to really look at it. So that is something that you can also do as well. The third thing that you can do is you can actually put together a Black History Month PowerPoint, okay? And you can actually put it like on rotation. And if you have like a TV in the commons area, or maybe you want to play it during your class, or maybe you have a TV that's in the cafeteria that you can put your PowerPoint on and it can continually be rotating different slides. It will just give opportunity for the information to get out there to the students, and they're able to see, you know, different ones that really contributed to our history. And so with that being said, that is something you can do. And if you really want to get the student involvement in it, you can actually have teachers nominate different students, or maybe you want to nominate a class to contribute to your PowerPoint presentation. So you can actually give each student a slide to display someone in Black history, whether it's those that were in the past or whether it's somebody in the present, okay, that has made a difference. And so that is something that you can definitely keep in mind. And once again, it gets the students involved. Now, one thing that you can do if you're not doing it already is that you can actually do lessons on like diversity, inclusion, acceptance, all right? You're raising awareness of just the importance of treating everyone with respect respect. And what you'll come to find, especially if you are a school counselor in an elementary school setting or primary school setting, you will do lessons, and that's actually a part of your daily thing to do. However, when you're looking at high school, you might not do lessons as much, or maybe even middle school, you might not be doing lessons as much. This will give you an opportunity to deliver these lessons to your middle school and your high school students, okay? Because they still need to learn. They still need to know about these things. And so you can utilize your schedule that way and talking to your principal to see if there is any way that you can block off time or work with other teachers to see when you can come into their classroom to present these lessons to the kids. So the fifth thing that I'm going to be getting into with you guys, and this is more geared towards like your faculty and staff, but you can actually have a lunch celebration for Black History Month. So this is a time that you can have the teachers bring in like soul food. So you might want to have your macaroni and cheese, your green beans, your fried chicken, and the list goes on. You can have them bring those items in, and you guys can just really enjoy just some soul food is what we call it, okay? And I think that this is something for one to look forward to, especially to eat, okay? I'm looking forward to the food. Hopefully people know how to cook and it tastes good, but this is something that is enjoyable, and you can get as many people as you can to want to be a part so that they can cook and y'all have a good time. The sixth thing that you can do for Black History Month is you can actually decorate your classroom or your door or even your office if you have an office, okay? As kids are coming in and out or going by, they're able to just be reminded that, hey, these individuals impacted my history in such a great and positive way, so that we all can be together, so that we can all, learn how to show kindness and treat each other with respect. So that is something you can do as well. Now, just to go back to presenting, this is actually going to be the seventh idea that I came across, and that is you can actually do an African American museum. This is when you can get the students involved, and you can either, once again, have the teachers nominate the students to be a part of this, or you can actually nominate a classroom and you can work with them. But you basically can give the students maybe different ones in Black history, and they do their research, and it doesn't have to be like a drawn out research. Maybe you want to give them certain things to look up, and then what they can do is they can research those things, maybe put it on a poster, and then they can present it to different classes, okay? So this will be something that will definitely give an opportunity for those particular students to be able to teach their peers. And I think that's just a beautiful thing to be able to witness. You can actually have the teachers decorate their doors, or maybe even the students decorate doors, okay? Whether you pick out those students, or you get the teachers to nominate the students, or you pick a class to do it, however you want to put it together, but you can actually get them to go around the school and decorate different doors. Maybe you can have a class where you are showing the doors to the students and you guys are talking about it. But with that being said, creating things like that and having the students involved and then decorating doors and whatnot, that is a great opportunity for them to be creative, have fun, and of course learn at the same time. You can actually turn it into a contest. So I know we have probably about 3 or 4, maybe 3 weeks left of February. So you can actually make a contest out of it, like I said before, and whoever gets it done by this particular time, it's going to be judged, and whoever wins, maybe they can earn some, school merch or house points. If you do like school points and stuff like that, class points and stuff. And so you can do it that way as well, and it makes it fun. The next thing that you can do is you can actually utilize this opportunity to maybe do like a skit or like a theater performance, and you can really just hone in on diversity, acceptance, inclusion, all of those different things, and you can put that together. Now, however, if you feel like it's not enough time to do it within this month, you don't have to just say, okay, it's not enough, I shouldn't do it at all. There's different times that you can implement this, because this is something that always needs to be taught, and always the students always need to learn that. Another idea is you want to utilize your bulletin boards. Whether you are decorating the bulletin boards or maybe you have students that's decorating the bulletin boards, but you're going to want to highlight different aspects of Black History Month, okay? Maybe you want to have an inventor's bulletin board, or maybe you want to show a timeline of Black history on a bulletin board. Whatever it is, maybe you want to do, different African Americans that really influenced, art, or, the entertainment aspect of Black history. So there's different things that you can highlight, and it gives opportunity for students as they're walking by to see it and to learn even the more. Another thing that I have written down is you can actually take a virtual field trip, or even just utilize YouTube and Netflix. I actually came across some really good videos on YouTube that talked about Black history and different ones in Black history. And I also seen a movie. It was actually Kevin Hart was in it and another little girl. And it was like a documentary type of movie, I think. It's been a little bit since I've seen it, which it just came out, I think, last year. But they really talked about different aspects of Black history, and it was just a really good movie to watch. Hey, you guys, so this is what I was talking about that's on Netflix. It's Kevin Hart's Guide to Black History. I absolutely love this. So if you can show it to your students, I would highly recommend it. You also can do a Black History Spirit Week, you guys. I actually talked about this in my last video. So once again, if you have not watched that, you're going to want to watch that after this video right here. But you can put together a Black History Month Spirit Week. It makes it fun for the kids. It gets them just really involved. And so really utilize Google to find different things that you can do. So which one of these ideas did you like the most? I would really love to read it in the comments. So make sure you put that down in the comments below. I thank you guys so much for your time. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. All right, you guys, I'll see you next time.